Hello, everyone. This is the Tyrant and Training Show, and this improv comedy podcast is about a guest each week telling me how they would rule their own country in a malevolent or benevolent way. I am joined today by Codi Vore, who is going to tell you exactly who she is right now because I have not prepared.
Hi, I'm Codi Vore. I am an adult performer for almost 10 years now, just like a couple months shy of 10 years. And Kevin's looking at me with a surprised face on that one, I think.
I'm just trying to think what I was doing 10 years ago that I've like still kept doing. And I'm like nothing.
And I don't know. That's mostly what I am.
I
I'm an adult performer for 10 years, and I helped found Suede, which is a mutual aid fund for sex workers. And those are
yes.
my
Is that like mainly focused in LA? I don't know where the like work
it's mo
business is, but
I'm
yeah.
I'm from Vegas. It's
Mm.
mostly focused in Vegas and LA. We serve sex workers. We say we're gonna help anybody that we can help, but generally we're US based.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's primarily for US sex workers. Yeah.
Do you know, I did see that I believe this is part of it, maybe I'm wrong, that you've done a like 24-hour telethon before on YouTube or something,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen
that was cool. Well, it was 12 and I didn't have to do. I wasn't there for the whole thing. It that was Siri Doll put that on the Corn Telethon. It's really it's really cool. Very, very cool setup.
I'd seen that. I get why, because of course it's corn, not porn, because it's
Hmm.
I get why you have to do it. This isn't a criticism of you or Siri Doll or anyone, but God, I hate corn. I
I
hate the
hate
name.
it.
Oh,
I
it's
hate
the
it. I try not to. That's why I say adult performer. I'm not going to say I'm a corn star. I
no, what? No,
can't. I
I'm
can't.
immediately like up
I'm
block.
gonna say oh, sometimes I have used euphemisms, although I would prefer to use like more professional ones. I think that some of I hate them, and it's all self-censorship. It's one of those things where like
Oh,
there's no solid proof that you can't say these things, so we're just kind of like complying in advance, and it sucks so much.
because I have seen there's someone who described himself as like a mattress enthusiast or something, and I'm like
Mattress
some word like that, and I'm like, oh, I get. What are we doing? What's the
mattress
point?
actress
It's
is an
very good,
older one.
very good,
Yeah.
but what's the point? Come on.
We used to call ourselves accountants. Do you remember that at all? It
No,
was
what?
we that word kind of stopped being used that way, but for a while back in
Why?
like the cam days, like pre OnlyFans
An
or maybe like
accountant.
early OnlyFans, you would say, yeah, oh, I'm an accountant, and that was like wink, wink,
Wink,
I'm an
wink. Ah,
accountant.
yes.
Yeah, because nobody asks you about your job if you're an accountant. So
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Okay, so on this episode, we haven't done the interview yet where you are ruling your own country, but I am going to pull now when people listen out of context quotes of what you will interview. So I'm going to include
Yeah.
these out of context quotes now.
It's me, your girl, Codi Vore. This is really me, and I love you all. And it's really me. I really am Codi Vore. He can't ratatouille me from the inside anymore.
And now I'm going to ask you, Cody, when you said
Yeah,
all those things, what made you lash out like that?
it was. Oh, I gotta apologize. It was Sven. Sven's this little cockroach that crawls up into my brain every now and then and just like starts kind of going haywire, like plankton in the SpongeBob, where he just starts
Right.
yanking neurons back and forth and stuff like that. So I just got to get Sven in line.
Okay. Did you just make up Sven now, or is that
Yeah.
oh, okay.
No, no, I really have a little
Yeah,
cockroach
yeah,
that
no, no,
crawls
no,
in my
no, no,
brain.
no, we're breaking the illusion bullshit. I need to ask you.
No, I just made it up as it
What
came
the
out.
I thought you were just gonna say, oh, well, the way the world is, and we'll move on. I didn't know we were fucking putting in some crazy worm lore from like Shazam. Is that
Yeah,
the thing?
well,
Yeah, okay. Right, let's get into it. By the way, you can follow the Turn to Training show on usual platforms, except X. I refuse to call it Twitter. And you can see it on wherever you find sexy single podcasts in your area. And also, Cody, where do people find you?
people can also find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, X,
You
Twitter, whatever.
have to be
Uh,
the only Cody Vore, Vore.
yeah, Codivore.
Yes.
Well, the thing is that you could probably find a bunch of pretend accounts of me that are not actually
Oh,
me, but look, if you have just have some critical thinking skills when you follow.
yeah.
I have a pretty big audience. You will find a lot of followers on my real accounts. Just
Yeah.
use some discretion.
We
There
can
are fake
only
versions of me.
We can only walk you to the door. You have to go through that door yourself. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
Yeah.
have to go through.
D-
I can't hold everybody's hand all the time. So yeah. I remember when I saw the first like deep fake of me and it also for some reason they gave me a British accent.
Love it. Can
And
you
it's
do it?
just like a
Yeah.
video. They just took a video that I already had posted to social media and they put totally different words to it. And the words were basically like, "It's me, your girl, Codi Vore. I this is really me. It's really my account. I made a second account so that I can connect with my fans, and I love you all. And it's really me. I really am Codi Vore." And that's that's the video, but it's like over top of something else. And it does look pretty. I mean, it looks real if you
It,
don't think too hard about it. I don't know.
Cody, can I give you my bank account details? I don't know why that suddenly is. I'm really interested.
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
that's yeah. I mean, the biggest tell is like if somebody crawls into your DMs being like, "You're very handsome," that's the tell, you know. Usually people don't do that. And if they're really doing that for real, they'll probably be a little more personal than that, you know? I don't
Sabine
know.
has done
Or
that,
they'll
and
do
I've
it on
went,
their
"What the
main
hell is wrong
account.
with you?" Yeah, like, yeah, no, no, no. Okay, let's get into this podcast, right? Either I'll apologize to you or I'll apologize to listeners that this could go long. I just have
This
a
could be
feeling
long.
it could be long. Okay, do you know what I have to ask you? And it is because
Yeah.
you are someone with a lot of fans and stuff like that. How are you with compliments?
Pretty good, I think. I mean, I'm not hungry for compliments, but I'm pretty good at taking compliments, if that's what you're asking.
The thing is, some people wonder, is it taking or receiving? Do you prefer to give compliments or are you awkward
I
about
love
that?
giving compliments.
Really,
I love
yeah.
giving compliments. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not the basic one, oh, do you like giving ones that you're like, I don't think anyone's ever said that sort of compliment to that person?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, those are really nice when you can notice things about people and you know, yeah.
you
Yeah.
do see, so like on Instagram and stuff, if you post a video like like in Berlin, right, when you're over
Mhm.
there, like there'll be a load of comments from, I don't know who the fuck they are, but there'll be a load of comments being like, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
lads, do better. Come on. The fucking
Yeah.
four fire emojis is nothing to
It's
me. That's
good.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
engagement. It's what you got it's
yeah,
a compliment. The biggest thing from that is that like, yeah, the more comments I get on a post, the more people see it, and the more people see it, the more
yeah.
maybe
Okay.
possible money I'll make. So that's always a good thing. I always love to get that, but every now and then I do get more in-depth compliments. Especially
Pages.
I really do love compliments about like my create like things that I create. Those are
Mm.
probably my favorites.
Oh, can I say actually, you posted about um I forget exactly what this was, but it was like you're posting a new video every day in February. It was like a 28-day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah.
And the thing is, I really liked that. And I don't know what I said, but I remember commenting and either you liked it or you replied or whatever. And I was like, good. But I had said like, oh, I did years ago, I did 55 shorts. I wrote 55 shorts in 550 days. And I was like, okay, I need to just keep in mind to check at the end of February. But I really hope she actually like completes it because it is such a
It's
creatively
hard.
rewarding. Yeah, and it is hard, like, and it's not hard the first day or two. I'm going off of short scripts. It's when you're in the middle of it and you're like, this is shit. So I was like, oh no, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
I really like that.
yeah, thanks. Have you heard the parable about the pottery professor who
No.
all right, this is my one of my favorite stories. So it helps me a lot when I'm
Okay.
in a creative spot. So there's a university class where they're teaching the students how to make pots.
Hmm.
And the professor splits the class in half and says, okay, half of this class, you are going to be graded. Your final exam is going to be on one pot, the best pot that you can make a perfect pot, and I will grade your perfect pot. And the other half of the class, you will only be graded by the weight of how many pots you make. It doesn't matter if the pots are good. Just
Right.
bring in, you need to make as many pots as you can possibly make before this time. And you know, that's how
Yeah.
I'll grade you is based on how many pots you make. And when the final exam comes and the students all come in with their pots. You know, you've got one half with their little perfect pots and the other half with a big wagon full of pots.
Right.
The best pots in the class were sitting on the top of the wagons. because they
Yeah.
had so much practice.
Yeah.
While the other side of the class spent so much time agonizing over
Yeah.
that one pot, the other side of the class spent all that time making pots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, their first pots look like shit, but plenty of their pots look like garbage.
Yeah.
But like a couple of their pots are the best pots in the class. And
Yes.
that's that parable is why I did that. Like why I do that, because it puts you in the habit of making stuff, and that's what like creativity is. That's where it really lives. Like you
Yeah.
just have to get in the habit of doing it and having to do it, and then suddenly you have stuff to
Do you
make and you
are
make
you
stuff.
are you a perfectionist like that?
Yes.
Because I feel like I am as well, but
Yes.
I do like to try and remember like that, kind of eyeball it and go, it's fine. Nobody
Mhm.
see some of the shit that gets made now. It's fine. Like don't,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Even
Yeah.
though it's hard to
Yeah.
like stop that voice. It is a pity though, because if we were back in February now, we could have started off with me going, I'll make one sex video and it'll be the best one ever. And you
The
make one
best.
every day. It's gonna be fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. We'll compare our sex videos at the end of
Celine, the
the
fucking
month.
lighting is awful.
Yeah.
Okay, right, great. For listeners who are fans of yours and they want to know Cody's going to take over a country, this is going to be great. I am fully there.
Yeah.
On a scale to 1 to 10, I'll just get this out here on the sexiness level. How sexy is this island going to be out of 10?
Oh, I mean, in my opinion, it's going to be like an eight,
An
eight or a
8.
nine. I
This is
think it's
your
going to be pretty
utopia,
sexy. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be all about the sexy. It's not, I'm not putting all my weight into sexy,
right?
but it's going to be a
Right.
very sexy island.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm worried that you said, well, to me it'll be sexy. Like other people will be like, oh, it's a 4. It's all right. It ain't no Berlin.
Well, I have proclivities, so who knows?
Yeah.
Not what's my cup of tea isn't necessarily everybody else's, but
4
some
sexy,
people.
6 weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a septum piercing, and for
Mm.
some reason that makes some men like wrench in disgust. Like so there will be septum piercings on my island, just so you know.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so potentially pretty sexy island is the where we're going with. But what I do in the podcast, I don't let you take over a country because technically that's bad. I
Okay.
make up an island for you.
Oh, okay,
We
okay.
just magic up an island, right?
All right.
I'm going to show you a map of the world so you can have an idea where you want your island. Are you going to put it in your near home, near America, or I
I
should say United
might.
States? Yeah.
I might. Because I have experience there, but I think if I was mm. Like I really like if there's a piece of me that really wants to put it in the Gulf, but then I'm gonna have to deal with hurricanes.
Here's a test question. Gulf of.
The Gulf
There's
of
there's two
I forgot,
options.
what are they calling it now? The Gulf of America?
They put it into.
God,
They have both here on Google Maps.
the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say the Gulf or the Caribbean in general, like
that's.
that kind of
Are
area
you
is it's so nice,
are you
but I
into
don't want
hot
to get.
weather?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Las Vegas, so I
Mm,
am used to very, very hot, very, very dry
yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
I love California, the California
Mm.
breeze, the
I've been to Hollywood and Vegas, very like touristy holidays, right? Cannot handle it. I went in November thinking it would be cold and did not bring shorts and nearly died on the
Yep,
street. Yeah.
yeah. A- Actually, it's gonna have to be near Hawaii. That's
Oh, it's out here,
I
isn't it?
think it should be in that area.
Ah,
We can handle volcanoes. I mean, I don't want to encroach on the people of Hawaii. This is just thought experiment.
mm,
If I had to pick a climate, weather conditions, I don't think there's anywhere else in better. No mosquitoes. There's no mosquitoes there.
is there like earthquakes and stuff like that?
There are volcanoes.
And you're not worried about that?
I mean, that happens.
Not
That's
in Ireland, not in the Shire, that is
Yeah,
wet
and
Ireland.
you guys during the wintertime you get like 4 hours of sunlight. You wake up
Yeah.
to go to work and it's dark, and you come home and it's dark.
No, do you know what? Here's the 90. I've been to Oslo a few times. Ireland is colder than Scandinavia. I will put that out there because it's always wet.
Yeah, it's so wet. Yeah.
I okay, so if I put your island there, because I'm going to save this, it'll be there forever,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Or do
All
you
right,
want it
let's do
north
it.
or south? Is there a reason why, is there any particular side that's better?
I don't know enough about the
Yeah,
area
it's
to
fine.
tell you which way to
Absolutely
go.
fine. Have you any idea what sort of name you'd want for your country?
No.
You wouldn't name it after yourself.
Name it after myself.
Yeah.
Hmm. No, I'm just not the type, you know? I'm just not the type to name it after
Okay.
myself. But I'm really bad at naming things. So like I lock up because I'm like, oh, but I could come up with a better name. So I gotta
Mm.
get into that loose headspace where I just throw shit at the wall.
Oh, sorry.
And
Do you want to ask Sven?
Sven, yeah, I gotta ask Sven. Yeah, I
Seems
gotta
he
get
came
into
out of
that
nowhere.
headspace where I can just say it's can I name it more toward the end so that once I have a more
We'll
better
place.
idea of what's
We
going
yeah yeah
on in the
we'll
island?
placehold it. Yeah. Absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
There we go. Okay, I'll come back to that because I'll put that there forever. Since we're leaving your island name for a few minutes anyway, when it comes to your official title, because remember you're going to be in charge of this island in whatever way you want, right? I am your sycophantic advisor. If you want me to throw out compliments to you, I can.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want
Great.
compliment like do you want me to do that? Say you're the best at everything.
I'll ask for them if I want them.
If you need it, yeah. If the confidence is struggling, just yeah.
I will demand compliments when
Beautiful.
I need them.
How smart. Your official title, so what people should refer to you as. Like, do you want to be
Uh
a what? It can be anything, by the way. It can be queen, goddess, president, prime minister,
Director.
direct. Oh, are you thinking
Director.
film?
Kinda, but it's kind of
Mm,
just goes it's a little beyond that too. It's just
yeah,
the director directs. I direct. I
you so,
direct
you
where
sound
everything
like,
it's a new title. It's not a new title, it's an old title, but
but
it's,
it's you're using it in. Yeah. No, you are
yeah,
the
yeah.
direct. Yeah, you're. It. So should people call you the director or like director Cody?
Director Cody, I think,
Director Cody.
or the director. Either, like you would like say, oh yeah, that's the president, but you'd also say,
Yeah,
President Bush or
President
whatever.
Bush.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It's just in my head, Director Cody is like a villain in Star Wars, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she did that. But
Yes,
yeah, fair
Director
enough.
Cody. Yes.
Director Cody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a Death Star?
Do I want a Death Star? I feel like we should have some kind of protection, perhaps. But it depends. Okay, so I gotta know, what's the rest of the world look like?
As it is today,
So are we at risk of being,
taken
attacked,
over.
taken
Not
over?
not immediately. Like most games I've played, where your country at the start, you're settled. It's
We're
fine. People
settled.
are happy.
But I probably need like some alliances and some
Who would if you can pick? We'll say one country. So we want, but what country would you be like immediately? I'm chatting them up. I'm saying hello.
uh, honestly, Ireland would be like pretty high on my list,
We
I feel
can't.
like. But there's not a lot of you guys don't have a ton to or
I'm
we would
actually
probably agree on a lot of things, but
I'm actually the seventh best trained fighter in Ireland. So I mean, good luck with that. If you need help. Um,
um uh I would say, I don't know, I would hope that we would have some kind of like export that America likes too much to fuck with us.
but not enough to take it. Like not enough.
Like, yeah, like they're like, oh, well, they make all the world's special spicy uh delicious whatever
It's
something
so
that we make that they can't get anywhere else. It's a new material, a new kind of like metal or something. See, actually that's a bad idea.
yeah. You're
It can't
walking
be something,
into
it can't be a natural resource because that's like the first way that you get your shit rucked. Like you can't have a good natural resource or
no.
you that is especially one that is easy to extract with a small amount of people. You need
Mm,
something.
you
That's how you get like enclave economies and shit. They'll
okay?
come and
You
you'll have one company take over and then it's bad. They'll take over if they hear we've got something. So it's
Cody,
we have to
Cody,
be like entertaining or something.
Cody,
They
you're
have to be
great.
like
You're panicking. Cody, you're panicking. You're great. You're good. You're good. You're in charge.
okay, yeah. So no enclave economies. We're not having
Just
any
look
of
at the
that.
cat. Oh, if you can see the cat, he's fine.
Okay, that helped. That helped.
There.
That
Okay,
helped.
good.
Good.
Sorry.
Um, sorry,
I
Sven.
asked you. I asked you what your name title was.
Director.
Okay,
Well, you asked if I wanted a Death Star, and I have to
I
think about
did.
how much I want. I want
Okay.
to. We definitely need some kind of protection,
Okay,
some
you will
kind of
have something.
arms.
We can deal with that as well.
I think we will have some kind of arms. Yes.
Okay, we have to find out as well because I always tell people, and don't worry about size of the island. It's fine. Like you have plenty of room, but you have 10 million citizens. Are you happy with that, or is that too many?
I think that's fine.
Some people get
Yeah.
really hung up on it. Like, absolutely not. Like they get really, yeah, that's
Oh,
just
that
yeah.
sounds great. That sounds great.
Okay, and there are 10 million fans who are your most loyal and hardened, it's the wrong choice of word, fans. Are you happy with that? Every single one of them absolutely adores you.
Just love me. They think I am
Oh
just like
my
a
God.
great leader
Yeah,
that they're very, very excited to
yeah.
serve. Yes. Yes.
Happy with that.
I'm
Okay.
okay with that. I'm cool with that. That
You,
makes things a lot simpler.
oh yeah, yeah. And by the way, when you make decisions, right, whatever you decide, they're on board, at least initially.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Cool.
like, for
Yeah.
example, when I say that, I usually think of how you are the director Cody of this island. All right. Do you want to allow people to vote in like 100 senators and they'll handle the everyday boring stuff of running a country? You have ultimate say. Or would you tell people, look, there's no voting. I'll grab 10 people I trust. They'll handle all that. There's just no voting whatsoever. So, like, do you want any democracy or not? And either
Um,
way, they're
I
happy.
Either way they're happy,
Yeah.
and I mean, I think it is more efficient if I were to select people.
So you're not
I
for
think they're
democracy.
I am generally for democracy. I think
Generally,
democracy makes sense in
when
a
when you're not in
in the
charge.
real world when
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah, when I'm not in charge, I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
have power.
Absolutely agree.
But um uh I think can we do democracy but I get veto power?
Yeah, no, absolutely. If so,
So
yeah.
they can select people and people can elect them, like people can run that
Mm,
are interested in it and select themselves, but if
yeah.
I am like not him,
Ted Cruz, hello. You're like,
I'm like, I don't think
try that
so. I don't
again.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think
Okay,
that's what I would do. Yeah.
perfect. So you are allowing democracy, but only if they vote in people you like.
I am allowing democracy, and generally the democracy will just continue and it'll go, and because that is less work for me. And then I don't have people being like weird to me because they want me to pick them, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can just,
yeah,
because I don't
yeah.
want that, I would rather I would rather very, very, very sparingly use a veto power just in
Are
case.
when you're ruling this island, are you going to be like one amongst the people, or are you going to be very standoffish? Do you know what? I'll even ask it in a way of saying, what type of house do you want? Do you want to like a normal house, or do you want like a chateau with high walls and guards to keep the riffraff out?
I mean, as long as, okay, you said these people are big fans of me, as long as they're not
Mm,
being weird. Like, I don't want to be in danger. My thought is like, I don't want to feel, I would want to live a normal life. So that would be part of like, I would have some rules, some strict rules about how weird you be to me.
okay.
So like you could get in big trouble for coming into my space, but my space is pretty fine, normal. I mean, I'd have a big house. Why wouldn't I? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
I
You
have
absolutely should have
some
a big
like
house. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd have some cool stuff, but like maybe
What?
even two houses, maybe two
Why do you
houses.
need two
I'll
houses
take
in one
two
place?
on opposite sides of the island. I don't know how
Oh,
big is the island,
it's big enough for 10 million people. So whatever that is, it's big
Yeah,
enough.
so
Yeah.
two, yeah,
Oh,
one over
maybe. Yeah.
here, one over there,
Probably. Yeah, yeah.
different
Okay.
coasts. And
And
but I would want to just be able to live in the city. I think that would be, that's
okay.
probably one of the worst things about being in charge is not, or about being too big, is that you
Yeah.
can't just be a normal person. And I would want to be able to be a normal person.
Let's say
Yeah.
I'll use me because I enjoy this. This is a new phenomenon that I enjoy. Where let's say I'm out on the street in this island, and
Mhm.
I see director Cody, right? And I go, well, that's my new friend Cody, and I decide to yell Cody and then run at you for a hug. I enjoy a running hug, and they both run and
That's too much, man.
oh no,
That'll,
awkward.
well, from you because you're my friend.
Yeah.
It's different because I know you.
Well done.
So that's different. So that is
Yeah, yeah,
different,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and it would have to be, there would have to be a relationship already established. I
yeah.
think
Okay.
that's
Just
that's
random
the
strangers.
difference.
Okay,
Random
fine.
strangers, no, you can't do that. But you can't do that because then I'm gonna be no, no, no. And the running, it's sudden,
I don't take off in a sprint at you. I slowly, you know what I mean? I don't
I mean, the way you described it, it felt like you were sprinting at me.
in red face, just taking a stop for breath. Okay.
I this is how I would say to fans, like, if you are taking my order somewhere, or if you are
Yes.
like interacting with me in a way that you have to interact with me, and you're like, hey, by the way, do you do this, or do you work, what one
Yeah.
person asked me, do you work online? And it was so funny. And I was like, yeah. And they were
Yeah.
like, or sometimes they'll just be like, hey, by the way, big fan, or something like that. Great. Love that energy. That's
Right.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, that does kind of make my day. Like that's kind of sweet. And I like
Yeah.
that. I think it's like going out of your way to see me, or like, that kind of thing
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
little
Yeah. Yeah.
more, or like when I was approached, like I've been approached at the gym where somebody was like, what, like, hey, are you this person? And I'm like, got my headphones in,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
working out, and I'm just like, nope. And they're like, I'm pretty sure you are. And I was like,
I wish I wasn't.
no.
Come on. Yeah.
And then they like messaged me later and they were like, way to be so stuck up. All I wanted was a picture or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's no, no, no,
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. No.
no.
Okay. I even forgot to question. Yes. Okay. That type of behavior isn't allowed. You're into fashion, right?
Yeah, you
Kind
do a
of.
lot of research. Good.
I'm good at this, you see. I'd imagine though, with your online work, I'd imagine people kind of do like whatever gender, kind of not has to be, but is just naturally going to, because you're gonna have like different styles, and you're not gonna start
Yeah.
off and go amazing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I,
right?
I find that a lot of people in the industry of over time get into fashion. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but a lot of them get into clothes and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
as director, Cody, what sort of official garbs do you want?
Ooh, ooh. I'm going Catholic inspired with this.
The
Because I
Pope?
just think, yeah, yeah. Well, like, yeah, like priests and Pope, but make it cunt. you know, Bedazzled, slutty, but like inspired by Catholic
Right.
garbs.
Okay.
A little bit cultish. I want it to feel a little cultish. This is, people can wear whatever they want at it, on en masse, but like if I'm going to like preside over people, like the leadership spaces, like we're wearing like, like cool Catholic robes with little
Oh,
cutouts.
okay. I did find one for you. I don't think this is quite what you're looking for, but I just typed in bedazzled
Okay.
slutty pope and we'll see what happens. Would you want something like this? No?
Not quite. It's a little too costume.
Okay. Well,
Let me
yeah, I mean
see.
we class it up a bit, but Jesus, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's got to be classier.
Uh,
Class it up. I wanted to feel very luxurious, but also kind of camp.
do you want uh yeah, that's the only one that's really showing up. But
Here,
oh God,
bear
you have a
with.
reference picture. Yeah,
I
these are
I I
just bras.
actually
They're not really outfits, they're just someone in a bra, and you're like, okay.
somebody did this. I think it was who one of the fashion designers did this at Fashion Week this year. It was all very like Catholic,
Right.
like it was very Italian. It was but I can't remember
Oh,
who
that
did
was
it,
like
but
a Met Gala dress is the one where that came from. Like it was
yeah,
inspired by a Met Gala.
there there was some of that too. Yeah. Yeah. This one was like really recent, and hang on.
I do have another one for you. It's the best I'm
Yeah.
gonna find, to be honest. Take it or leave it. This is all we have in stock. That sort of one? No.
Yeah, people can wear that. People can wear that. Here,
Yes.
I believe it was Dolce and Gabbana menswear. Let's see, 2025. I think maybe if you look that up and
Wait.
images. Nope, nope, not quite. I'm gonna type Catholic or maybe priest. It wasn't like their ready wear looks.
There
Yeah.
have been guests on before
Yeah.
who have said like, "Oh, I'm not sure about a political podcast," and it's moments like this where I'm like, "It's not a political podcast."
Yeah.
Trust
Okay.
me.
So look up Dolce and Gabbana menswear 2025 priest. And this is kind of the vibe that I'm that I'm going for that I would like.
Dolce and Gabbana 2025 menswear priest.
Priest.
So
And it
specific.
probably doesn't even need to necessarily be menswear, but I think the menswear was like really stand out for it.
Okay.
Let me see, because I'm like I've been looking it up. Yeah. So you see these like rich colors
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. No, fair
yeah,
enough. Yeah.
and kind of inspired. I really like this. The third one on there is pretty cool,
Oh, with
like
the
it's
robe of it. I wonder
we've
can
got this
I?
big glorious robe, but then
There
there's
we go.
also like cut off sleeves happening in some of these, so it is kind of
So
like
that's what you're wearing, right?
yeah,
You're
yeah,
going for
something
that.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yep,
be
yep.
warm. Just pointing that out.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Air
But
conditioning, the whole island.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
we'll do it indoors, I'll
Do you
have
want a
something else.
do you want a crown or a scepter or anything like that? Do you want a throne? Do you want to sit on a throne?
No.
No.
No, not really a throne. I I don't know. I'd prefer to lay down. I'm a little more horizontal than a throne.
Okay. Yeah, but
Um, I
right.
just can't
Okay.
see myself spending my time on a big chair all day. I just can't. I think it would just kind of be there as like
But
a
did you watch Game of Thrones?
yeah.
So if you went to, I don't know where that is, Belfast, something like that, you're telling me that you wouldn't sit on the Iron Throne and go, I'm amazing. Right now, I'm
Yeah, but
really
like
cool.
only for a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wouldn't,
Okay. You
it
wouldn't,
would be like I'd be like, oh, the novelty of sitting on this. Also, it looks terribly uncomfortable. A
yeah, you can get a
terribly
pillow.
uncomfortable seat. Yeah, you'd need cushioning
Yeah.
for that. You're sitting on a bunch of swords. I
Yeah.
um it's cool and all. Very cool symbol. I guess that's the point, is that you need something to like dress you to
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's a symbol. It's not something you actually spend
Well,
your time sitting on.
well, are you, I suppose the reason why you'd have that is if you're meeting like dignitaries and stuff like that. But like, are you going to be working at home? Or are you going to go like, no, I'll go into the office for that. This is my ho I know you have two houses, but are you going to
Yeah.
like allow people to come to your house? Or are you going to say like, no, get away from me?
No, we're gonna have like a sort of resort center, and that's where like official business is gonna happen. There's
a
gonna be like a whole
resort.
complex, and it'll feel like a resort. Yeah, because it should, because it's comfortable. I want to be comfortable in that place. I want everybody else to be comfortable. So it'll be like a place kind of near the beach, with a nice gym inside that overlooks the ocean that you can go work out in, and like
It's probably like
little
a national landmark, this resort, right?
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
definitely. This
okay.
is like the capital. This is like your capital space. It'll be like close to my house so I can go to it, but I wouldn't live there. There'd probably be some places to live in there, but I wouldn't live there. I would, but that's where like business would get done, and there'd be lots of little cute little nooks to have like a nice little cup of coffee type thing, or a little pastry, sit and enjoy the breeze and
Can I be honest? First of all, I was delighted that I emailed you, and I'm glad I'm vindicated because you're lovely, right? And I just say that
oh, thank
honestly.
you.
But I say that because I'm afraid to like say the next part. It feels like you're describing Mar-a-Lago, and
I guess so. I guess it does.
yeah,
I mean, but what's to hate about the idea of like a nice little place to be, like
to
it
give him
near
credit,
nature, but also like I don't hate that. I don't hate the idea of like of doing business somewhere where you can be happy,
yeah,
I mean, I think that these kinds of places would be like, okay, if I was gonna be, if I'm being honest, these sorts of spaces would be central gathering places
public
in
spaces.
all of the different like neighborhoods. Like
Yes,
neighborhoods would have these sort of gathering centers that would be like nice and pleasant to be in, and nice pleasant places to be, with also no golfing.
no golf. Oh,
So
you're not a fan of golf.
to no, fuck golf. No golf. There's no golf. Golf is illegal.
What
Actually,
what about pitch and putt?
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you can, if somebody makes an argument for it,
My
but
dad's like one of the best. but pitch and putt players in Ireland. He's
Well, he
fantastic.
can stay in Ireland.
Oh, fuck you. My dad is lovely. What do you mean? Okay, yeah,
No, he can
fine.
come visit. He can come
Good.
visit. I'm anti golf,
Yeah, that, fair.
because I'm
Yeah.
anti golf course.
Yeah. If it was really contained, you'd be like, oh, do what you want. But it
Yeah. Like if you
massive
want to
amount of
do
resources
if
wasted.
you want to do fucking extreme whatever that thing is they do where they hit the golf balls off of buildings or something. If somebody really
Oh,
wants that,
yeah,
they
yeah.
can.
They can do that.
I don't really care. They can do that. That's fine. As long as it's more of just like it's a glorified space to have. It's so much land for such a small
Yeah,
activity
yeah.
that is really it's a really bad thing that we do. And yeah, I realize that there will be politicians that come in to try to be like diplomats that want to play golf with us, and
No, they're
it
there
will
to
not
work.
that will hurt us diplomatically, I think.
Eh,
I think that
Or
that will actually hurt us diplomatically that we do not play golf.
or it might keep some politicians away that you might want to keep
Yeah,
away. By the way,
that's true.
I do, and the one that I do agree what you're saying, and you are absolutely right. But my God, the Ryder Cup is amazing, buddy. It's so good. You have no idea. You have to sit down and watch it. It's an amazing event. But besides that, there's no golf on your island. Any ideas for a name yet? You getting any sense?
Not yet, not yet, not
No,
yet. Come back
I
to
thought it was
me.
going to
Come back
be
to me.
Dolce and Gabbana Island. But okay.
No, definitely
Um,
not.
I have a tough question for you though, because every leader deals with
Oh,
this, no matter how fantastic they are. Do you need a compliment
yeah.
before it or after?
After,
Okay, after.
after.
Every leader deals with a scandal. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Barack Obama did it with his tanned suit. Do you remember that? That was tough. Your
yeah.
approval rating is 98%. Um,
Okay.
2% is my dad and his friends who are not allowed to play pitch and putt. They're very unhappy. Um, Unfortunately, a scandal is about to break out involving director Cody. The good
Oh
thing
no.
is, I
Okay.
don't know how this works realistically, but let's be honest, the podcast is nonsense. You get to pick what the
The
scandal is.
scandal.
But here's the
Okay.
thing. I'll give you a second to think about it because your advisors would say, Director, we think you should go on to the highest rated nightly news program, kind of like a Frost Nixon scenario, right? You sit down, you explain to the people what happened. You should never apologize. If we've learned anything from politicians nowadays, you never apologize. You give reasons. Now, would you do that with an honest journalist, or would you decide, let's get a bullshit propaganda person who is all about you? Or would you say, no, honest
Um,
journalist, I will face the people?
I knew that this was going to be a tricky thing for me, this particular podcast, because I am so not aligned with dictatorship.
Yes.
I am I so I have personally learned in my experience that honesty is like the honesty is my number one go-to, like this is how I get out
Mm,
of a sticky situation. Like if I'm in
yeah.
trouble, then the what you have to do is you have to be really honest with everybody around you
Yeah.
and let the chips fall as they may, and then you're clean and that's fine. So I don't know, because in this we're not apologizing. So I guess it depends
Well,
on the
I tell you what,
I
you
guess it
can do
depends
what
on
you want.
the
If you want to go on to it and go, I'm so sorry.
well it's well if only if I'm sorry. What if I'm not
Oh,
sorry about
I don't
it?
know what your scandal is yet. Yeah, you might have been like, fuck you,
You
I'll do what I
know,
want.
yeah, maybe
However you want to play it. Yeah, do you
the
reckon it's
scandal
going to
is
be an honest journalist or a bullshit artist who loves you?
probably something an honest journalist who does see my side of things.
Okay, okay. I'll tell you
I don't
what.
want to it's not a journalist that's like specifically trying to gotcha me, right? Like it's not somebody that's I'm not going to sit down with somebody who's opposed to me. I'm going to sit down with somebody who like yeah, they understand my side, but they are also in general an honest journalist. They're not just a sycophant, you know? They just actually genuinely like me.
Okay.
That's the
Do you
that's
want
the
to add
vibe.
in like a wink wink? So I'll be like, right, propaganda, got it. Whatever you want.
Right? They
Um,
actually are a very honest journalist,
yeah, yeah.
and the people know them as an honest journalist.
Perfect.
Uh,
What we'll do is we're going to role play this. I'm going to act as this journalist. I'm going to call them Anderson.
I got to figure out what
Uh,
my scandal is, don't I?
put words in front of the other. Would you rather me jump into the interview and ask you questions and we can build a scandal from that, or would you like to
Yeah, that
pre-prepare a
sounds fun.
scandal? Okay,
That sounds fun.
we're going to say that coming back from a break, Anderson is going to go, thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're here with director Cody. By the way, I should say, on the way into the meeting where you're very serious, right? Your advisor is
Yes,
saying,
yes,
you need to
yes.
nail this. Anderson goes, Director Cody, and sprints at you very fast for a hug. What do you do? What do you do?
I'm gonna give him a big hug.
Do you run back?
No, I mean, yeah, I'll run back and give a big hug. Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, Director Cody. Unfortunately, sadly, we have to move on from your rightful banning of golf to go on to the big scandal that's rocking the country. Now, your approval rating was 98%. It has gone down to, do you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. It's a very low-hanging joke, but I'm gonna go. It's gone down to 69%. Hey!
69%.
Yeah, the crowd is full of morons. It's gone down to 69%. Can you tell me when this happened? What were you thinking? What made you react in that way?
I think you know what my answer is gonna be. Well, you
When is
see,
the operation, Cody? When are you getting rid of Sven?
I have this little guy, Sven,
Okay.
and he controls, sometimes goes up into my brain and moves my neurons back and forth.
Right.
Uh,
Yes, yes.
and like a marionette kind of. Now I realize that this is a challenge to my trust with the people of Untitled Island, and
Sounds
um
pretty good to me. Um,
Untitled Island might end up sticking.
it might,
Um
yeah.
yeah, and that is why I'm undergoing a procedure
You-
to
You're killing Sven.
ensure. Yes. I have to kill Sven,
First
the
of
little
all,
cockroach.
for
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's well, oh, it was a cockroach.
Yeah, or something like that. I
We
said
don't know what the
cockroach
fuck
a
it
long time
is.
ago.
It's an
Yeah.
alien or something.
Little
Um,
alien guy, little yeah, we're well, he can live. He just doesn't he just needs to not be inside of me anymore or have any access to my neurons. He can't ratatouille me from the inside anymore. We gotta get rid of
I
that.
I think I figured out your scandal, if you don't mind.
What's
Okay, so yes, we've heard that you've been not yourself. Where has Sven been when he's not in your brain? Because you said he runs up to your brain. Where else is he
Yeah,
hanging
I
out?
think he just roams around. I
Or
think
just
he's
everywhere.
yeah, I think he exists
And
in like a little pocket dimension somewhere.
people
Kind
called
of
you
like
crazy,
slips
but
in.
we did, people called you crazy and you said, I'm getting rid of Sven. And we went, all right. Your rating went down when we saw Sven.
Yes. Yeah, you realized that there was a piece of me that was out of control and it was Sven.
Well, it's
So
the
now I
fact you're
have to
getting rid
say,
of Sven. He's become quite popular. Now, I don't know will this work on you. It depends if you've
oh,
seen
people
this
like Sven.
program. Yeah, it depends if you've seen this program. If you have, you will probably get it. If not,
Oh, okay.
we need to talk about this program. It's great. But here's Sven. I will, because it's an audio podcast, I will point out that it is the little eye monster in Alien Earth. Have you seen Alien Earth?
No, no, I haven't yet. It looks very, very good.
Oh, you
I
should
know
watch
it.
it.
It's
It
definitely
is.
on the list.
Yeah, it's I hope I didn't spoil anything else, but a fantastic character. Highlighted the thing. So you were getting rid of this Sven Eye Monster. Fuck you.
So so
No, I mean you're
so
great.
Sven Eye Monster showed up
Yeah.
and people were upset for at first and I said, "Oh, no worries. I'll get rid of Sven the Eye Monster to make you all
Oh, they
happy."
didn't know. Yeah,
And
yeah.
but then everybody started to like Sven the Eye Monster. And
Yeah.
so now the people are kind of divided about Sven the Eye Monster. So if I
31% want
keep
him.
him, if I lose him,
And
yeah.
you're going
Yeah.
ahead with the surgery. You're going ahead with it. You're getting rid of him.
Well, on record, yes.
Okay, what are you doing? This is away from what are you doing? Off.
I mean,
Oh, you were
I'm
just
gonna
keeping
say
him.
I'm gonna get rid of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
I ain't gonna
okay.
kill Sven.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna kill Sven. I just need to tell people that Sven has been dealt with.
Right. But there are people
Well,
okay.
I don't want Sven working on my brain anymore. That's the most important thing.
Honestly, if Sven there is working on your brain, your life is improving.
Yeah. Sven and I have been together for a long time.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time parting with Sven, but we're gonna equip Sven with some things that make him not so obvious to the outside public.
Okay. Okay, you're
And
gonna try and hide him.
I'm gonna try to
You
hide
actually
Sven, I
okay.
think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anderson is gonna go for a break and go, thank you so much. I'm a big fan. You're great. He asks you, look, we're doing a documentary about you, right? I'll be honest, it's a propaganda. Like this is pro director Cody. Do you want us to put in any fantastical fact about you? We can make it up. You know, Kim Jong Il put it 18 all hole in ones. So like, what do you
Yeah.
want to tell people?
I want I think that the people should know that I Bonnie Blued. I have fucked like 1,000 men in one day. That I
Right.
am capable of that. That was a
Would
challenge that I was able to complete.
would you ever do that even like practically or
No,
like would it be like no, it wouldn't actually be interesting. Like it just doesn't
not really,
it
no.
seems like a stunt, like it seems like a pretty
It's a stunt.
severe
It's a
yeah.
stunt and it's very impressive and I am not the one for that. I'm
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
one for
yeah.
that. I am so impressed by it. It's not me. It's not it's not my it's not my scene necessarily. Um I would love to be able to have that title. I think it's impressive and cool, but no, it's not my I think
Is
I would be very, very tired very, very soon into that
is that
and
like the
and
record or
want to
is
be
there a
comfy.
record or what?
I'm not sure. I'm
Hmm.
not sure what it is, but
Hmm.
impressive though.
I'm gonna ask you, your island. Do you have any ideas for your island's name yet?
I'd like Untitled Island, honestly.
Untitled Island. It's a bit of
Untitled
mystery to it.
Island.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a
Yeah,
layer
we're
of
gonna just
fog
stick
over
with
the
that.
island so like people can't find it easy?
Ooh, I do like that idea, but I do like sun. I like sun too.
It'll be
So,
like Wakanda. It's a magical fog
okay.
from the
Okay, yeah,
outside.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
please give us a magical fog. Fog.
that's
Yes.
magical fog.
Love that.
Untitled Island. Is there any unusual list that Untitled Island is top of? So it has the best healthcare, best mental health, best dental care,
Yes,
best
yes.
education, all that stuff. But what unusual list would it be top of in the world?
Um, uh, my brain my brain just like after you said it, my brain just shouted abortions, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I mean, that would be the top of the list. But for some reason, my brain was like most abortions per capita.
Most
That's not true. I just had to share what came out of my
okay,
head when you
yeah,
asked
that's
that. No, we have we have the most instances of heterochromia.
I have no idea what that means. I'm interested to
Two
find
eye
out. What is it?
colors. People having
Oh,
two different eye colors.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you have that, or do you know anyone who has
Nope.
that?
Nope.
Would you
I
like
just
to
think
have
it's
that?
cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe. I don't know. I never really thought about it. But
yeah. All right.
but yeah, I think we
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah,
have
that
like a
is cool.
higher than usual rate of heterochromia,
Yeah.
and also a lot of left-handedness.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Oh, I'm left-handed. I will let you know that the reason for those two different eye colors is because nearly everyone on the island has their own Sven. They just haven't told you.
We're actually all it's just Sven
It's
in
just
there.
one big. It's like, did you watch the Suicide Squad with Starro at the end? It's just
No,
like
I didn't.
that. I watch these movies.
Oh yeah, I
I,
did. I did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all one big hive mind. That's why they keep running at you to hug.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, we all have little Svens in us.
Oh my God, now I want to give Sven a love story. What mundane everyday item or thing or pet peeve is banned?
Yeah, it's golf.
Anything else? Do you want one more?
Anything
I'll give
else?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, let's see. Like I was saying before, overly, parasocial fan worship type shit.
So you can't be friends with celebrities, is what you're saying. You'd count yourself a celebrity, right?
I would say a micro celebrity.
Yeah,
Micro
like
celebrity. Yeah,
so you're not
good
allowing
for both of us.
any citizens to be friends with any celebrities, how micro or major.
No, no, no. You can be friends. Friendship
Hmm.
is great. It's
Not
just
allowed to
like
date.
that like paparazzi shit. Don't do that
Oh
shit.
God,
Like we
yeah,
don't
no,
do
I don't
that.
need that.
That is like deeply like we don't fuck with people. We like respect people's privacy.
Good.
Like
Okay.
it's like that's a norm. That's like a cultural norm. Like people look at you funny if you're being weird about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
And let's see. I gotta think for a second. It's a great exercise for me because again, I don't I like so many things. I'm not a person with like strong favorites and like strong likes and dislikes.
Oh,
So
oh, I'm
it's
very
a
cynical,
fun
so this is
challenge.
yeah, absolutely a question I could answer for the next hour
It's a
myself.
fun
Yeah.
challenge to try to find something that I'm like that I hate enough to be like, because I'm always like, no, I could see why somebody would like that,
Yeah. Oh, if
like
they like it, what's the harm? Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I should point out, especially for listeners who are listening to the podcast to listen to you, right? You know, it's a light entertainment podcast. Don't take everything so seriously.
Yeah, I know. That's
You know,
my and then I'm a perfectionist too.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta make sure everybody likes me and likes my
No, no,
island,
no,
you know.
no, no.
No, it, there would be nude uh I think that there would be a lot of places where public nudity was completely allowed,
Mm.
and there would be no laws about boobs, and that would not be
It's just a
considered
funny way to
nudity.
phrase it. No laws about
Well, yeah,
boobs.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
no, that wouldn't like nipples would not be included in
Mm.
nudity. That's just
The mad thing is, do you know what I was saying about the whole corn is an awful word. I get why it has to be used, but it's ridiculous. Like,
Mhm.
anyway, the mad thing then as well is, do you know the way you have? I follow you on Instagram now as well, right? So you'll post up pictures that are like work pictures, right? So you're wearing fucking like whatever the outfit
Yeah,
is, but very sexy and yay. But I'm like,
yeah,
you can't say porn, but and not that I want like, oh, you shouldn't be allowed to, but like it's a bit ridiculous when you might as well be naked at that point. Like,
yeah.
like
It's all very stupid.
just yeah, just stick with corn apparently. But okay, no, like, very
So
liberal
okay,
attitude
okay.
to
Yeah, yeah. So nudity, very, very, very permissible. There are a lot of spaces where public nudity is just allowed.
yeah,
And the spaces where they're not, it's just like your junk. It's just
yeah.
your crotch. That's it. So we're gonna have free public nudity. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put some laws down. We're gonna get a little dictatory here. I'm putting some laws about advertising space. I want
Right.
to limit advertisements so much. Like, I don't think you should be allowed to put billboards up.
Yeah.
I
Vegas
think
would get a lot of
I
them, wouldn't it?
I think that it
Yeah.
is an assault. I think
Yeah.
that it is an assault on your mind space. You are not consenting to seeing that, to being exposed to it. I think there should be laws limiting the amount of public advertising. And also, I think there should be laws about about what age children are allowed to start using social media.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't know exactly how I would enforce this, because I'm not going to be doing those like I'm not going to be requiring everybody
Yeah,
who
yeah,
goes on
yeah.
social media to upload an ID or something like that.
Yeah.
But like as a rule that's on the books, like children under the age of I'm going to say 15 or 16.
Yeah.
I'm going old with it.
Yeah.
Like no smartphones. I mean, you can have a smartphone, but it's like a locked smartphone. Like you can't
You can
like
call
don't
your parents or whatever. You can't.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can have landline, you can have phone, you can call people, you can text
Mm.
people, you can have a you know what? You can even have a Discord. I'll let you have a Discord chat.
Right.
Discord
Yeah.
channel
Yeah.
with other people your age. Great. Fantastic. Fine. But we're not doing TikTok, we're not doing
Yeah.
X,
Yeah. Yeah.
Twitter. We're not doing any of that until you're older. I think that would be a little bit of a dictatorish move, but I feel strongly about it. Yeah.
I have a few more questions, right? I'll give you a yes or no because we could talk shit for ages on this one. Elon Musk would like to visit the island. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, good.
No. No.
Trick question. There is a knock on your door. Knock, knock,
Ooh,
knock.
okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Paul, your finance person.
Oh, okay. What's
Hello.
going on,
Knock, knock.
Paul?
Hey, hey. You said that in a. Oh, Paul. Like, do you not like him?
Sorry. Here, I'll get. Well, why are you? Well, you're my finance person. Why are you
Yeah.
upset? What's going on?
No, I'm not upset. I'm really happy. I have great news for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm after checking the finances. We have a lot of money in the
Oh,
country. That mysterious, spicy, well, I forget where you, mysterious, spicy something that we were selling is doing great. And we have
awesome.
10 billion. John, I'm going to say that's like massage oil. We make great massage oil.
Yeah, great.
We have 10 billion
Love
in
that.
surplus. Okay. Here's
Whoa.
the thing. The citizens, your approval rating has gone back up to 94%. Well done.
Yay!
Yeah. The the talk on like what Vore filmmaking is was just fascinating. So they all went, ah, fuck it, it's fantastic. Um,
They forgot.
they
Yeah.
forgot. And they would like to build, basically, they'd want to build you something in your honor. Now I know you're humble
Oh.
and stuff, but I thought you were going to say no instead of going, oh, but okay, you you're humble still.
Yes, I'm very
They're
humble.
not very creative, by the way.
Okay.
They want your idea. What sort of world wonder could we build in your honor?
Oh, I want a cathedral.
You're going hard on
going
that,
along
yeah.
with this, going along with the theme, I would love a building that is made with art by artists.
Yeah,
I want there to be art and decadence and symbolism,
right.
just fucking chock full of symbolism. I want to select some of the best artists in the world
Mm.
to to commission them to basically create a temple of some kind. I want it to be publicly available, that people can
Oh,
go
it'll
in
be,
there.
yeah.
hmm the people can go there and view it as a marvel. It's going to stand the test of time. I want it to be so beautiful that people have epiphanies looking at it. I want and it doesn't have to necessarily be a monument to me. I would like to be featured in it. And I would like to probably be buried there, or like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have like a,
absolutely.
some kind of monument there for
In
that
old age, not
purpose.
now. In old age,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
not. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't, I'm not trying to be buried
No, you're
alive
not trying.
there.
This is your way out. No, yeah.
And I think that at night, I think that there's probably like a couple nights a year or a couple nights a month that it is an orgy space.
Oh, cool.
I would like it to be, I would love it to there to be sex parties there a couple nights a month.
Hey,
Yeah.
as someone who's never been near an orgy, what's the like
hmm
first thing what's so if I go, hey Cody, I'm going to an orgy, what's the first thing I need to know? Um,
Who's there? What kind of orgy? Like, is
okay.
who's being invited to this orgy? That's what matters the
Honestly, I
most to
got an
me.
email. It was in my spam folder. I'm very excited.
So then I would make sure that personally I
mm,
would bring someone that I felt comfortable with playing
Celine's
with.
coming with me. Okay, Celine's coming with
Celine's
me.
coming with you. And you guys are, maybe you're just gonna be voyeurs, maybe you're gonna play with each other a little bit, maybe you're interested in playing with other people, but like that's a really good place to start because then you're not like not sure what to do, you
But
know? It's
do
good.
you I this is gonna sound so stupid. Do you stay on the outskirts and try and I'm thinking it was like a
Probably.
American football huddle. Like, or do I
Yeah, so
jump in the middle?
they're they're kind of, well, you can. It just depends on how, like, what you want from that. But I think a lot of people are, and especially if it's your first time, you
Yeah, yeah.
probably just kind of want to watch, and that's super okay. Maybe you'll make eyes at a person and that person will approach you, and maybe, or maybe you'll want to do something on the side with somebody because like the idea of being watched is fun. Or maybe you'll see there's something going on in the middle where everybody's taking turns with something and you want to do that and you go over there and you
But
do that.
okay. But
But it's really about what you're comfortable with. And I would assume that since you are a civilian that has never been to an orgy before, that what you will want to do is you will want to just take it all in
yeah,
and just be there.
but you might notice about me, but like I'm a talker. Like I feel like
hmm
let's pretend like let's say there's an orgy going on and I'm like, oh Celine, oh I know Cody. I feel we're jumping in, but I feel like you'd be like, oh cool. Kevin, shut the fuck up. Like we're busy here. Like you don't need me coming
Well,
over going, have you ever tried to use AI? I fucking hate it. You're like,
well, it depends on the orgy. I think
yeah. Is it much
a
chat?
lot of them, I think a lot of them the music is too loud to really have a full conversation,
I talk loud.
but
Yeah.
probably, and it really depends, but probably if you go outside, people are smoking something, you could talk there, like
Okay,
if
okay.
you know, I'm sure there's a quiet room where you
It
could
doesn't
talk to
happen out there.
somebody.
It doesn't spill out to outside the
No, no,
orgy.
no, no,
Okay,
no. I mean,
okay,
maybe.
okay.
I don't know.
But
Maybe it
you
does.
don't,
Depends.
yeah,
It
okay.
really depends. It really depends. Like some
Right.
orgies have like are a little bit more strict and contained. I
Yeah.
like in the industry, we tend
Mm.
to have more contained things, I think.
Yeah.
Um planned, contained, whereas like you go to like a swingers club, who knows?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
but like ideally you're going to an orgy that has very clear rules about
Yeah.
consent and boundaries and intoxication because like
You'd have a few drinks, wouldn't you?
good, yeah,
Yeah, but not like
some
hammered. You don't
some
want to
orgies
be.
you might some
Yeah.
orgies might be sober, it
I
depends like. Yeah.
I would have guessed I'd compare it to like a mosh pit, but in the sense of like everyone is very respectful. Like anyone who's fucking about is turfed out immediately. Like
You need like a bouncer, and you need people to be on top of that, because that's
yeah,
like the
on top of the
that's what'll
bouncer.
ruin an orgy. On top of the bouncer. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you
about
need
that. I'm not.
yeah, no, you need the bouncer to be free. There's like some other conventions, like if you see someone on a leash and someone's got them, like you better ask their owner,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Before you can run and
like
hug.
what's going on. Yeah, 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 yeah. You generally ask, but you do walk up and you'll say, "Hey, can I, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?"
I
And
love
then
how your voice went
and
down
ring.
just a little bit. Like, hey, how are you doing?
Yeah. Hey, how you
How you
doing?
doing?
How you
Awful.
doing there? Yeah. But yeah, so we would have parties like that at this, and they would be like probably most of them would be like invite only type
Yeah, 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 yeah,
vibe,
yeah,
again,
yeah.
because you want to be thoughtful about who's there. But
Mm.
that would be something that we would do there, and we would do those orgies would fuel like black magic
Right, back to the
protections.
show.
And
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
so so
yeah. Completely
so
lost. Yeah.
so I mean, we have this. So yeah, this is what we're making with that money. We're building just an incredible, awe-inspiring building. Unlike Donald Trump's addition to the White House, it's going to be something that artists spend time on. It's going to be something that is designed, and there's going to be detail work in
Oh,
it, and it's going
did
to
you go to the
stand.
Vatican or not the Vatican? Yeah, the Vatican. Did you go to museums or anything like that?
I didn't end up going to the Vatican, but I went
It's-
to a handful of cathedrals, and
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that is
Rome is a
a
beautiful
little
looking.
bit.
Do you know what?
Huh?
If you ever get the chance, try and visit Edinburgh.
Oh yeah.
Edinburgh is god. We were there for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival for two
Mm.
days, so we didn't see any of Edinburgh. But just walking through it, you're like, this is a marvelous city. Like it is beautiful. A lot of a gothic vibe to it as well. So if you're into that, but I
Yeah,
definitely
love
say
that. Love that.
we have to go back there. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that what the Catholics did with that architecture and those buildings is
Mm,
so cool and impressive and beautiful. And I really am not a Christian and don't vibe with. I
yeah.
experience this kind of cognitive dissonance when I'm in those spaces, because I'm like I don't know if I stand for what this stands for, but
But
like there's something so impressive and beautiful about like the human capacity to build and create. And like it's just, and also I just find it really fascinating. I love the
yeah,
murals on the ceiling, the way that it makes your eyes look
do,
up. Like it's just so thoughtfully created, and we just don't make things like that the way we used to. I want something like that,
Paul,
except instead of church services we have orgies.
orgies. Perfect.
Yeah,
You're
that
creating your
that
own
fuel
religion.
yeah, they
Black
fuel
magic.
black magic rituals that help protect
The
and
fog. The
serve the
fog.
people. The fog. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we get the fog.
Fog
And
is from the orgy.
the fog is from the
Naturally.
orgy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you have to have these moments where of ecstasy and bliss, and those moments of ecstasy and bliss in this beautiful temple.
Yes.
Basically, they promote abundance and prosperity and protection for the people. That's like how that's what the building is really about. It's about channeling our sexual energy into prosperity for everybody in the island.
Okay, by the way, just to state, Paul is very awkward around the topic of sex. So, like, he's a big fan of yours, but is like,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah. How are you
That's
dealing with,
very sweet.
do you deal with that at like conventions and stuff? Are there people who are just so awkward?
I when I went to Venus, Berlin,
Mhm.
there's this type of fan that is so excited to see you and so nervous and so like
Yeah.
just anxious, doesn't want to say the wrong thing, and they are my favorite. They are just so sweet, and you just kind of
But
like, because they're there for that, and you just kind of make them feel comfortable. You're like, yeah, well, it's okay. It's
my
okay. And you just
instinct,
say it's okay, and they say, oh, okay. And do you want a picture with me? Do
yeah,
you want a hug? Do you want to do this? And yeah, 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 that would be lovely. Is that okay? Like, can I touch you? You're like, well, you can touch my shoulder, you can touch my waist, that's fine,
you can,
like,
yeah, all
well,
right.
well, because they want, if you were to take a picture with somebody, then you're like, does that mean that we can, like, can I put my arm around you? Is like, what's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
boundary,
yeah, yeah.
and the fact that they're asking is like
That's
really
nice.
nice.
Mm,
It's really nice. And I think it's cute. Like I'm
mm,
like, like I get a little kick out of it. I think it's sweet
yeah.
and endearing.
I don't have to deal with this, obviously, but I'd be like, if I'm in that situation and someone's really awkward, I'm giving them the biggest hug. I remember saying this to Celine about something, and she was like, no, you can't do that because they're so nervous. If you just come in with so much energy, they're going to go, oh, like they could collapse. They are like so, oh my God, you're a hero. That if you come in with so much energy, like you said there, you're like, oh, do you want a hug? I don't even ask. I am giving you a big air hug on, come here, you fucker. I'm only a person. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, yeah, that's just
I
nice.
don't know. I think if you're in that situation where they're there to see you, they're a fan of you, and
Yeah.
I think you're fine to give them a hug. I think you would be fine to do that. I think they would be like, "Oh my God, you're
And
so cool. This was the best day ever." That's how they would respond to that. I think that's fine.
I have you have an email. It's a bit awkward
Okay.
because I've never seen this before. But I'm going to try and stumble through it. Have,
Okay.
so you've done the Warriors parody, porn parody, right?
hmm
Okay.
hmm
Is there any movie franchise? Because I asked you about The Substance, and that's a valid answer. I've just never seen it. Is there any movie franchise that you'd go, oh, I'd love to do a parody of that?
Almost any of them. I think I think for some reason my brain immediately went to pirates, even though
Caribbean.
that's been yeah, there's already a bunch of really, really,
Right.
really good parodies of that. I just think like it's, those costumes are so fun.
Yeah.
So that would be a fun one. I'd love to do like I would love to do horror movies, slasher movies type thing.
Okay.
Scream, or like Alien or like, that kind of thing. Would be kind of fun. I would do
Well, here's the
I
thing.
I miss parodies. Yeah.
Do you not do them anymore, or is it just they're not a thing, or
They don't get done nearly as much as they used
yeah.
to. I think it has to do with copyright. I think
Oh, yeah.
it's possible they'll come back, but I mean, they're just not the big studios aren't producing them the way that they
Mm,
used to. It used to be like, oh, we're like these are the parodies we're making, and now they're all originals that
yeah.
for the most part. So a lot of times they're like genre parody.
Right. Yeah.
Like this kind of movie. Like
Mm,
I did a rom-com. I did like a, girl rom-com movie last
okay.
year
Yeah.
called what was it called? I can't even remember what it's called anymore. Shit. But it was very cute and fun. It
Was it
was like
heavy on
had
the
like
rom-com? Like, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was like
Have,
Bridesmaids. It was like a Bridesmaids
oh,
parody.
okay. I was thinking
Kind of
Hallmark
like
sort
that.
of. Yeah, yeah,
No, 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 no. Heavy on the heavy on the
yeah,
comedy,
yeah.
kind of vibe. Like we did some like I've done stuff like that. They're usually like genre parody now instead of specific
Specific
parody,
movie.
like the
Okay,
triple X parody of this. Like you see them sometimes, but they're not as common as they used to be.
okay. Um, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to jump in as well. And don't worry, this will not be attractive for anyone. But you got an email that they said, look, we want to make a new Pirates movie, right? We're getting rid of Johnny Depp. He's not fucking in it anymore. But we
All
want
right,
to
all right.
make it more horror. Because, the first movie had all the ghosts and stuff, and we felt that we went too Disney with it. We want, for some reason,
A
serious, right?
horror pirate movie.
Yeah, just those ghost pirates really fuck people up. But also, we wanted to be a sexy porn parody as well. Would you play? They asked, would you do a cameo in it? Would you do a cameo, or would you be a main character, or what character would you play?
Probably not the main character, but a main character.
Okay, so we're getting rid of Elizabeth Swan, who I think was Keira Knightley.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm Elizabeth Swan. I think
Oh,
I'm
who do you
like
reckon?
I think I think I would be. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't man, I don't remember the characters that
Do you
well,
know
but
what? If you want to pick Jack
I would
Sparrow,
play like a I'd play like a different character.
would
I
you
would
go
be
with
in
Jack
it.
Sparrow? No.
I would love to. Yeah, I'd have a lot of fun playing Jack
Yeah, you can
Sparrow.
go with Jack
I
Sparrow.
see. Here's the thing: is that like when you play the main character, especially the main girl character in a movie, it
Hmm.
is the most flat character. It's the most like
Yeah,
you're the serious one, while
yeah.
everybody else gets to be like kind of zany around you.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I like to be the zany character.
It's like with Frodo in Lord of the Rings. He's the most kind of bland, like Sam, Perry,
Yeah,
and
you
Pigeon
have
are
and
the
you have to
yeah,
have
yeah,
that. You need
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That
yeah,
character is really important.
yeah.
And don't get me wrong. It's not my favorite to play.
Absolutely. That's why I would love villains. I think villains are fascinating. Like they
Same.
should still
I
be
want to be a
awful,
villain.
but yeah.
I want to be a villain so bad.
I think this
Yeah.
works. Do you remember in the first one you had Barbosa, I think his name was.
hmm
But then you had like there was Mackenzie Crook, he was in the UK office. He was the guy with the eyeball he kept sticking in and
Yeah.
out. They were kind of the comic relief. It was him and another fella, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can be one of them. I'm gonna play the other
Yeah.
one. We'll see how this
Yeah. Yeah,
goes.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, we're
yeah.
doing a
Yeah,
remake.
that sounds good. That sounds great.
Now, are we doing this in I don't know. I don't know how this works. Are we doing this in a sexy porn movie fashion where we've arrived at whatever the port is and we're kidnapping the most handsome and beautiful people? Or what way do you want to work this?
I want it to be faithful somewhat. No, not necessarily. It doesn't need to be faithful to the original. It needs to,
Yes.
it's a new story.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's going in the horror direction. And it's hard to see if I kind of have it my way, which I would in this case.
You're deciding I'm the
Um
director. Yeah.
yeah, so I would I mean, yeah, I would have there be a main like romantic plot,
Okay.
maybe a triangle, like a love triangle between these like between our main three characters of some kind,
The
something like
main
that.
ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I would really drag out the romantic tension between them. I think
Right.
that's really fun, something that's kind of missing sometimes
Yes.
in porn. Usually you're just kind of getting into it,
Straight
and of
into it.
course we will get into it. That will be happening with other characters, but I really want to like drum up the tension for
Okay.
our main characters, and then we'll have a sexual release at the end for them. They'll get their moment. It's just like
Okay.
something that's getting built up to, a la like those TV shows with a will they won't they kind of plot. I
Right.
want something like that in there. And if we're going horror, I definitely want to see some like really like pirate babes. Freaky pirate babes. I want to do like, like because they we got those like skeleton
Yeah, yeah,
crew
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They look like skeletons.
the
Yeah.
like the Davy Jones people,
Mm.
they're like all zombified. I want some zombie pirate babes that
Okay.
are just like going after the everybody in the town, just
They
kind of
are
like
ripping them apart.
I would love to have some ripping them apart, but also like leading up to it, I want them to kind of like come in. Maybe the moon is they're not exposed yet, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're like their pretty version, and they're like seducing some men. They're like having like they're bringing the
Brides of
men in and
Dracula
they're
sort of
fucking
thing.
the men, and then the moon comes out and they're all nasty and they start fucking tearing them apart.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay. Brides of Dracula sort of
yeah. That's
like
right. That's right.
seductress. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally on board. Okay.
Cool.
Uh, right. So this scene is where they're saying, look, you're arriving up onto the port. I'll say the sexy pirates. I'll just call them sexy pirates. They're riding every man and woman there. By the way, do you prefer, because we're apparently a buddy duo in this, do you prefer to my character be male or female?
Oh,
I'm just gonna play. I'll play myself.
whatever.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
just
play
play
male
yourself.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
you're male. I'm guessing. So I would say
I'm
I would say yeah,
yeah,
male.
yeah, fair. I'm gonna call myself Jim. Is your name
Okay.
Cody or what name do you want in this?
Jim and Pim. No,
Oh
I'm
God.
Jim
I'll
and
give you
July.
Jim and July. Oh, July's not bad. That's
July.
pretty. Yeah, okay,
Sure.
okay.
Why
So
not?
Jim's arriving, he's after pulling the boat up onto the shore, and he's like, so are we meant to have sex with the like can I have sex with the zombie pirates? Or would that be weird? I'm a zombie pirate, but
You are a zombie pirate, so probably what would end up happening because we're like kind of in
are we doing this?
charge.
Are we doing the scene now? We're doing the scene in this scenario, right?
I mean, it depends. Are you an extra or like are you a sextra? Like do you want to perform sexually?
Oh,
Are you
I've
a
said that
porn
for the
star
last
actor or are
14
you an
years.
extra actor? Like because in any parody, in any porn
Yeah.
movie, there are generally there are often non-sex characters. Are you a
Okay.
non-sex character
No,
or
no,
are you a
no.
sex
I'm a
character?
sex character. The budget
You're
has
a
gone
sex
low.
character.
You've had to drag me into it.
Then we're definitely having a threesome with somebody.
Okay, so we arrive on the boat.
That's
We'll
that's
just get up
how
to
that's
that point.
probably gonna go.
Okay. Um, so I pull up the boat and I go, July. I hope you've got. I don't need lube. I'm a skeleton. But okay, we need to find someone. Who are we finding? I'm open to everything.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably. We have two separate scenes. One of the scenes is like the zombie girls that go into the town and
Yeah,
find a
they're
guy.
coming in and yeah.
And then our scene, it's the two of us,
Mm.
because we're like more main characters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Real
so
life, yeah.
we end up having a threesome with the main female protagonist.
Love
So
it.
so like
Sorry,
we
yeah.
capture her or something like that, and she like, depends on what we are able to get away with, what kind of, what kind of the vibe is of this is, but like maybe she like seduces us to try to escape,
Oh,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
maybe
classic. Yeah, yeah. I'm
something like
sick and
that,
I go in and okay, okay.
or it's something along those lines, or maybe we like go to fuck her and then she gets one over on us, like
She
she
locks us in the
in
cell and then gets out and right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
She
Okay.
she ends up locking us up. And like I think yeah, 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 yeah. That's kind of how that would go, because we're villains, but we're also like comic
Yeah,
villains,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's how she would do that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to you just at some point, obviously, and go, look, dick pic ratings. I Mine is now skeleton. Is that okay? I'm feeling self-conscious, to be honest. I might
Yeah,
stand in
no, we'll have the sex scene be shot without us
with the sunlight
in
away.
that form.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I'd
I
appreciate that.
do think that one of us has to have a tentacle beard.
A what? A
A tentacle
tentacle
beard.
beard.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, like Davy Jones. Okay, do you want
Yeah,
us?
we need to
Wait, do
get
you
we need
want
to
us?
get I do.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's not a
fine.
beard though. Like maybe it's like my hair or something. That's
Mm,
how they would do. That's how you would do that.
right,
You'd
yeah.
give me like a
The hair is down and yeah.
tentacle,
Okay.
something, some kind of CGI tentacles, because we got a big budget for this, right? We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
like the kind of
naturally. Yeah,
budget.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
We've got
yeah,
a crazy absurd budget. Yeah.
yeah.
So I want CGI tentacle hair.
Okay. And I am saying, July, don't you fucking come near me with that tentacle hair. It's not happening. I have a
No, we're like
bouncer.
co-topping. So in the So in any when I first my first scene that I shot for Brazzers was with Angela White, and Angela White said,
Okay.
she said, "I'm the main girl and you're the hot girl." There every scene there's like a main girl and a hot girl.
In
There's
a
like a
threesome
or I'm the
or in
hot
a
girl and you're the main girl. Like there's a main girl, there's like in this story, the main character, she's the main girl. She's the
right.
hot girl, right?
Yeah.
We are like the ghouls that make her look good.
Are we talking about sex or are we talking about like the plot of the movie? Okay, sex,
Okay,
ghoul,
so
okay.
okay, so you
Wrestling.
so
Yeah.
you watch wrestling,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
right? Okay, so you know how there are wrestlers that like they're not necessarily they're not the high book. They're not on the top of the bill,
No, 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 yeah,
but
yeah, the main
they're
event, yeah.
really good wrestlers because they're really good at making other wrestlers look good.
Absolutely.
Like they're
Oh,
really
okay. Yeah.
I strive for that in porn.
So your job is to make the main girl look
I
good.
want, yeah, and of course I'm looking good too, because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I'm because
Yeah.
I'm that's I'm also her.
Yeah.
Like I'm also hot. Like I want to be very, very hot. But like and in general, this is very often the role of a male talent. Like male talent, that's what almost their whole job is to make the girl look good.
Look. Okay.
Whatever that looks like.
Right.
So, like fucking the shit out of her or whatever, if that makes her
Okay.
look good, that's what you
Yeah.
do. And so in some threesomes it would be like two girls on a guy, right? The guy's making both the girls look good. And then sometimes in this one
Yeah.
though, I would be in more of a top position. I would be in more of a like, because I'm, I don't know, because we're a team.
So we're a team, right?
We're a team and we are showcasing our main character, who is at the top billing of the movie,
Right.
and she's the one that people are going to see. So we really got to like be gross with her. So like the way I see it is like when I am playing that character, I'm actually the audience. I'm like what the
Right.
audience wants to do to her. I'm a perv. Like I am the
Yeah.
pervert
Yeah.
that
Okay.
gets to
Okay.
enact the audience's fantasy, right?
Yes, I get you.
There's yeah, like
Okay.
so in this role, like you and I would still end up hooking up doing stuff. I won't touch you with my tentacles. We'd
That is
probably end up doing some stuff too, but like it would primarily be about us
focus on. I get it.
focusing
Okay.
on her.
And
Yeah, that's
be
how I would
gross and
see it.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah,
like
be gross and stuff.
I'll
And
I'll nosebleed on her and stuff and just like just like pick my nose every now
it's
and
so
again.
it's so funny because blood is completely forbidden in porn productions. Like you cannot depict blood.
Not even just you, but like, is it a thing of like, oh no, people would do it if they could, but it's just not.
Like, people would do it if they could.
Oh, would they? Yeah.
It's like it's a credit card company thing. There's all these rules about
Yeah.
what we're allowed to depict, and if you stray too, they're not even hard rules because they're not
Hmm.
laws, but they're things where like credit card companies won't work with you if you
Yeah.
don't do certain things. And so this is the reason why like porn in general is just not as like extreme as it used to be.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things that we're like there's just a lot of restrictions that we have to deal with. And to be fair, like I mean, yeah, I mean there are a lot of restrictions. Like things like non-consent are
Hmm.
things that are like very, very, very hard to depict, or you have to depict them in very specific ways. Things like familial relations. This is
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
step is
Step.
really
Yeah.
you have to establish that it's step.
Right.
It's like required. Of
Yeah.
course, like if you work on HBO,
Oh, you
if
can
you
do
work on
whatever.
Game of
Yeah.
Thrones,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can
No
depict
problem.
whatever you want, right? That's
Yeah.
fine. You can depict whatever you want. Blood, just absolutely no blood. You just cannot
Hmm.
depict blood at all.
I should point out because we were talking about this weird Pirates of the Caribbean parody sort of thing. Paul is knocking on the door. He's so red. He's so nervous. He saw the
Oh,
movie.
oh yeah.
He's
He's nervous.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I presume it's because it's a very warm island. Like you have bikinis or whatever you wear when it's really warm, right? He
yeah.
spotted you one day and was just like, it just can't. Poor Paul. He knocks on your door. Knock, knock, knock. I'm not going to look at you for this moment.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul, what's up?
Hi, Director Cody. Um, just letting you know, I'm going on holiday there.
You
I'm
okay
going
there,
for
Paul? You look a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah,
sick.
yeah. No, personal space, 5 meters.
You okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking you just to get into the scene. What are you wearing for when he walks into the house? What are you wearing at the time?
Um, like a tank top, no bra.
Right. Are you wearing pants, Cody,
Yeah,
director? Okay,
yeah,
fine, fine.
yeah,
He's still
yeah.
looking on the floor. Oh God, his hands are shaking. He's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm going on holiday there for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So I've the plane to catch. I'm just letting you know that we've built the building. We've we've called it the I won't be able to say this right. The Coditral.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, yeah,
forcing
yeah,
it
that
a
sounds
bit, but
right.
it looks good. Sorry, he pulls on. Just before I go, I actually took a look at the budget again because it cost 5 billion to make. Turns out there was a minus sign in front of the 10 billion, so we actually have 15 billion in debt. The International Monetary Fund is asking, how are you going to make money? Anyway, I better go for the
Oh
plane.
shit.
I'll see you in 69. I mean, in five weeks, and he runs out the door. His legs are weak.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, no wonder. He just gave me some pretty bad news.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So,
you're actually 15 billion in debt. He's
Jesus
gonna, yeah,
Christ.
yeah. How are you going to make money?
Well, are we making any money off of the sale of the movie that we produced? Probably not 15 billion.
You don't have to figure out how to make 15 billion all in one. It's just how you like starting to pay it back. What's the extra revenue?
Yeah, what's
Would you be unhappy if I told you the movie flopped?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay. Like I'm sure you
I didn't
enjoyed
really
the
make it to
filmmaking.
be I didn't really make it to be yeah, yeah. Good
That are
art
yeah,
is rarely profitable.
exactly. It's too highbrow for people.
It's too highbrow.
Yeah, so that's not making money.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Any
That's
idea what
reasonable.
would you start how would you make money?
Um,
Elon Musk is coming back. No.
I mean, I could escort what what do we need?
For
What do we
Elon
need?
Musk.
Not for Elon, not necessarily for Elon. Well, if he could pay off the whole debt, sure.
He would pay it off, and I'm going to say for 24
15
hours.
billion, $15 billion.
For
Yeah.
24
Look,
hours of
so
no sleeping. And
I
yeah,
I would fuck 1,000 men for $15 billion
okay.
in one day. Like here's the thing. Like I'm a whore. So part of that is that you have to be like you don't have to, but like part of that is that like there's probably a price for most things, especially if they're safe. If as long as they're safe, I'm not in any danger. I'm not gonna be murdered or something in this space.
Oh,
You
I'm just
know,
letting you know, Paul
it
was outside the door and had a heart attack when you said you're a whore. He's after
yeah,
collapsing.
yeah.
Poor man is dead.
S-
Um,
So before I got into the industry,
mm,
this was kind of like one of the impetus for it, right? I was talking to my friend who was a cam model at the time and
yeah,
still is. And I was saying, it's always so funny to me when people will say, like, oh, would you suck a stranger's dick for
yeah.
$50,000, for $1 million, And I'm always like, people, $1 million? Yeah, of course I would. Of
Change your
course I
fucking
would.
life. Yeah.
A more interesting question is like, how little would you
Yeah,
charge?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Right? And in the process of us talking about this, my friend was like, you live in a state with ranches and brothels. Like
Oh, you could
the
do.
price that you're charging is like kind of reasonable. Like like and I think that some people like they just like can't even fathom it. They can't even go there. And like I'm like, I mean, $15 billion. If we're $15 billion, I think yeah, even somebody reprehensible.
Fair, but I'm going to add in some little details. First of all, it's going to
Okay.
last the whole thing from the moment he grabs you is like 18 minutes from start to finish. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
24 hours, you have to be awake the
I
entire
have to
time.
talk to him, huh?
You have to talk to him. And also,
Oh.
there is constant eye contact. Like,
Oh my God. Oh.
no, where's the whore now?
Oh my God. I love
Constant
my
eye contact.
people.
One position, face to face, constant eye
Like I could
contact.
handle it, and the truth is that I would talk so much shit afterward that it would almost be worth it. Like I would have to go in with like a secret identity. Like I'd be like, okay, today
Oh,
we're
you'd have
playing
to
the role.
disassociate.
I'd have
Like,
to disassociate. I'd
yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, I'm a spy.
But
I'm a
also,
spy collecting intel.
you
I'm
have
gonna
to
learn
compliment him
I'm gonna learn
afterwards.
all of the oh my God. Oh my God. I would be I don't know if I'm capable. I
You're
don't know
gonna
if I'm
have to.
capable.
And no, do you know what the thing is? It's not even you have to compliment him. You have to sit there while he compliments himself about how much he sated you. Eye contact. Don't be breaking eye contact. It's a billion off the list once if you keep breaking eye
24 hours is
contact.
a long time too. Like I could do that
No,
for like 3 hours and that would be a
that's
lot.
yeah.
24 hours would be ugh. It would be a really tough, it'd be a really tough
You do it for your country,
it would I don't know. It would be a tough choice. It'd be a
right?
tough
Okay,
choice.
okay.
It'd be a tough choice, but in this country we don't look down on whores and if it's the
Oh yeah,
you
I don't
know
think people would like your reputation isn't going to be damaged from doing it. It's just you will have to do it. You will
it's
know.
just that I would have to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, Paul has died. And hey, I did think, because, okay, I'm just getting it on record. You're willing to entertain, in every way, entertain Elon Musk for 15 billion for one full day.
Yeah.
How terrible. Do you know
Willing
how
to
awful that man
entertain.
is? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I do, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm not appreciating that. I just I know that there are probably a lot of other sex workers that would be like, no, I have standards, but I think $15 billion
Lads,
is too
we can
much
help
money to
people.
not
Yeah, yeah,
entertain. Like
yeah.
I'm just not that convicted. Like
And
I
do you,
what is that to me?
do you,
It's an experience. It's whatever he wants it to be. At the end of the day, it's $15 billion for me. And like I think I would be foolish not to entertain it. I am pragmatic.
would you like a nice gift then for doing that? At the end of
Yes.
it, you are allowed for some reason, and it's not even a kink of his, by the way. You're allowed to do this. It's over before he gets
Oh,
on
I
his
get to
plane.
like shoot him in the foot or something.
I was gonna say you're allowed to kick him really hard up the ass, like a good boot up the ass. You
Yeah.
seem to want to shoot him in the foot. This is where the culture, the American Irish culture, is different. I wanted to kick up the ass. You wanted to, yeah,
I don't know. What do you
blow
think
his
he
foot off.
deserves?
I think it's more exciting to boot someone up the ass if you're really annoyed by him.
I don't want to touch him anymore.
He'll be clothed and you can wear a big boot.
Yeah, plus I just think a gun would hurt a lot more.
Okay, okay, you can maim him. Fucking hell.
But
I was,
yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
all right, you're allowed to
Okay.
maim him.
Then definitely.
I have yeah, you can maim him, but not life-threatening. Just a limp.
Not a life-threatening, just like graze his ear.
Yeah,
Just
you can
okay.
graze his ear.
All right.
Yeah, I don't okay. So after the whole bad thing there, people
Okay.
think that they would love to celebrate you. Your birthday's coming up. They want to celebrate you, right? Director Cody has saved the day and has made 15 billion in one night for unspeakable acts with Elon Musk.
I did unspeakable acts for my country.
Yes, with oh, sorry, you're on TV confirming what's happened. That's
Oh
why I was like,
yes.
oh, who did you do it
Oh
with?
yes. Oh, with with uh uh Elaine Elon Elon Musk, I think. Yeah.
I see you've taken on his style of speaking. um, so they want to celebrate you on your birthday. How should they do that?
How are they gonna do that?
Do you want parades?
Yeah, something like that could be fun. Something like a big,
Big
yeah,
parade
parade
orgy at the
sounds
Cody Trill.
awesome.
Cody
Yeah,
Trill
yeah,
up to
there
the
could be like, you know, an orgy sounds like a lot of work, a lot of energy.
you don't
I
have to
want
plan
something
it.
that I can like, yeah, I want something that I can, yeah, I want somebody to organize something where the people can have a lot of fun, with like an orgy of some type, but a parade mostly the parade, and I want, yeah, yeah, just a
Do
fun
you
like a fun celebration like that.
do you want to invite Paul's widow?
Paul died?
Yeah, he had a heart attack when you shouted, "I'm a whore."
That doesn't mean that he died.
He did. He was a
He
very
did.
repressed man. Yeah, sadly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she wants to come, she can come. Yeah. She's of course
Hey,
invited.
if you keep talking like that, she'll have a heart attack. She is just as yeah, no, I
Well, then
wouldn't say
she
that.
should
Yeah.
know. She should know what's
Attend,
coming. She should know. She should know
attend.
what's coming and who's coming.
Right. Yeah.
She can attend if she would like to attend. She certainly doesn't have to. She
You're
has
harassing a widow.
grieving to do. So like she
Right.
should know that she's welcome.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
okay. Yeah, we'll send a
not.
letter to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, she
So
can come.
so you have a parade. Everyone is going to be out in Codi Vore masks, right?
Oh,
Celebrating.
cool. I'm gonna be out in a Codi Vore mask too.
You are the first person, and I'm delighted. You're the first person who's
Really?
gone. Go for it. Everyone else naturally goes, no, I don't want to see my face in thousands of people at a parade.
I
Naturally,
want
they
them to
say
wear
that.
my mask, but then I want to wear the mask too.
Fucking crazy. But look, I absolutely adore it. But okay, that's fantastic, right? Everyone is celebrating again the fog of black magic orgy sex, and which is a sentence I knew I'd say, is covering the island. Elon can no
Yes.
longer find the island.
Yeah, great, great.
There you go. I'll give good news and all. I have to ask
Plus he's
though,
got a limp now.
now he's got a limp, both between his legs and part of a leg. At some point, you have to realize. I know you want to be buried in the cathedral, but you have to figure out or the code. It's hard to say cathedral. I'm kind of forcing that, aren't I?
Yeah, it's a little bit of it. I like it though.
Okay, yes, good.
Can I have one of those compliments, by the way?
I think you transcend humor.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
No,
Thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
I have to ask though, your successor, you have to figure out who it is. What I will say is it has to be someone in real life.
It has to be someone in real
Yeah,
life.
we
Okay.
can't just make up someone now. But who would you
Hmm.
like? Would you give the island over to someone, or would you wait until you like pass away and then they can figure it out? Or well, do you
I
tell
would
someone? Yeah,
at some point I would start training someone. Like I would like there
okay,
would be someone kind of slated for that is being slowly introduced to that. That's how you gotta have
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
smooth transition
Who
of power. Otherwise there's problems.
who would you
So and
ask?
I wouldn't want to be in charge the whole time. I would eventually want to be
You
able to
retire.
retire from
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
you stay on the island
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a very special important person on the island. I'm just not in
You're kind of like
charge.
Queen Mother. You're like,
Yeah,
hmm,
yeah, 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 yeah.
okay.
Um,
You're like Spielberg. You produce everything now, and you're like, I just put my name to it. It's fine. You're good. So who would you
well,
have
exactly.
as the
Well,
heir?
I feel like that's kind of tricky because I would need to be, because it'd have to be someone that was significantly younger than me. right?
We're
Because
gonna bull no,
otherwise,
well, we're gonna bullshit the age thing. We won't worry about
we're gonna
that. People,
bullshit the
yeah,
age.
yeah. People have said like Betty White, and I was like, sure thing. When so yeah.
Okay, so we get to bullshit the age. They don't have to be a Zoomer
No, no, they
they
can.
don't have
Oh
to be
God,
someone that's already very young
no. I'm
and
not asking you to pick
that
a
I wouldn't.
4-year-old to like plan.
Yeah, because they
No.
kind of have to be a 4-year-old.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. No.
let's. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I just.
Do you have names or do you have no names? And you're like, who the fuck is worthy of my island?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Oh,
I'm feeling
really?
like who the fuck? Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, like I like my friends, like I have a couple of friends and family that like my partner I would trust, but
I forgot to
also
say, your partner's on the island the whole time, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like my partner can't count though, because like
It's
again,
just,
then they would
yeah.
be so much younger than me. I don't know. I think I I I think my partner wouldn't like that job
It
actually to some
really.
extent. It would just require so much socializing that would
Oh,
be
really? They're not.
unfun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Any celebrity outside of
yeah.
the
See,
industry?
I have like this such strong feeling about celebrities where I'm just like never meet your heroes, you know? Like
Mm,
they seem so cool and then you're never sure how cool they actually are in real life.
yeah.
And also because like it's a lot of work, it's a lot of responsibility. Not everybody really,
You don't want to like nominate someone and then they're like, fuck's sake.
yeah,
Why
somebody
am
that
I
doesn't
here?
want that job.
Yeah,
I actually do kind of like to be in leadership positions. I enjoy it.
really.
So I would probably enjoy something like that. But
Mm,
you know who I think would almost just pick up a coworker who would pick up the island exactly where it is and probably
mm.
just keep it going would be Little Puck. Uh I'm not like crazy close with Little Puck, but I know she's really cool, down to earth person, and she would take care of an island, I think.
God, I'm half tempted now
And
to
then of
try.
course,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not including like my close friends because for one, I know all my close friends' deep dark flaws.
Right.
But for
Yeah.
two, it feels like almost like a nepotistic kind of like, which is fine, of
You
course,
just danced
because it's
around a
my
parade of your faces in the audience, and now
yeah.
you're worried about seeming a bit
That's just celebration. That's
of
just
me. Yeah.
celebration. But yeah, I think that she would probably do similar, like she would probably have similar rules and
Do you
pick things
reckon?
up
Yeah.
around the same place. She would at least whoever it would be somebody who could preserve the temple. That would be the most important thing.
Oh,
Like that they
okay.
preserve
I
the history of the building.
I'm curious. Little Puck,
Little
obviously that's not
Puck.
her name. Is she little? Where's the little?
She's little. It's just the her name. That's just
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
username.
fair enough.
That's what she goes by. That's her handle is Little
Yeah.
Puck. She's another performer, of course.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Uh
yeah.
you'll look her up now. Now
Oh,
you'll look her
actually,
up.
now I
I
look her
think
up.
you will end up now you will end up looking her up and seeing it would probably be her or Summer, but I don't think
Pe-
Summer needs that kind of responsibility. I think she should not have it. My friend Summer, my close friend Summer.
Oh, she's
I don't
not
think
a.
she I don't think I think she
Yeah.
would take it. She would take it. But I want her to have a more relaxed life.
She'd take it out
I
of
want her to
duty.
have a
Oh,
I
Jesus.
want her to have a life where she doesn't have to take so much duty.
Little Puck is a cosplayer as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute, 17 times award-winning crit. Sorry, I'm getting all nosy now.
She's
Yeah, she
wonderful.
Jesus. She does a lot of
She's
dressing up.
she's really cool. Yeah, she does. She produces that all too.
What?
That's not like other production companies. She produces.
Oh,
So
that's
she
her own
finds the
stuff.
people she hires. She writes scripts. Like she she works. She
Oh,
really works.
it's like She-Hulk or something. Fair play to her. Jesus, a lot of effort.
Yeah, she's got no, they're huge efforts, huge undertakings. Like most of the time when somebody in our industry is like, let's collaborate, it's like, okay, we're
Mm,
gonna go to a hotel room and set up a tripod. Or like we're gonna have somebody come and hold the camera. And for her, it's like, yeah, well, I have a script that I wrote. Here is my
beautiful.
breakdown of what we're doing for the day. Here, I'm gonna hire this person, we're gonna shoot at this location. We have the studio booked. Like it's a whole thing and she produces like she
And
really and stars. She's very capable.
okay, no offense, I think her parade is going to be absolutely blow yours out of the water. It looks
Yeah,
amazing.
she's gonna do all kinds of shit I wouldn't
Fucking
do.
crazy. Okay.
She'll go. She does. She's a burner too. So she'll do. Oh yeah, it'll get crazier. Burning Man, Burning Man.
Oh,
She
right.
goes to Burning
Okay.
Man.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Right. Cody, I'm not calling you Director Cody anymore, but of Untitled Island sounded lovely.
yeah.
Thank you so
This was
much
fun.
for doing this.
Thank
Again,
you.
where do people find you online? It is on Blue Sky and other
Just
places.
yeah, look up my name. Codivore.
All right.
Codi Vore.
Yes.
And I am, yeah, I mean, I don't think I can list my adult links. Most platforms don't like you listing adult links, but you could assume on most
Oh,
platforms where
there.
you would find adult
Yeah.
content, you could probably find me. And but also on, Twitter or
And at this point in
Instagram
time,
or
anyone
Blue
who's using the
Sky.
internet surely knows how to, Google search enough to
Yes.
find. Yeah.
If you,
So,
yeah. Look,
okay,
yeah.
cool. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to somehow pick out one or two out of context quotes
Yay.
to blame Sven on. If people don't follow you, what punishment do they get on the island?
Ooh, if they don't follow me on the, oh,
In
they're
real life,
gonna,
what would be the punishment on Untitled
yeah,
Island?
in real life, if you don't
Mhm.
follow me, the thing is, it's just gonna come back around to bite you. You don't know when it's gonna happen. It's like a fate thing.
Mm,
Like something's gonna go wrong and you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, oh, this is because I didn't
the
follow
black
Cody.
magic. Yeah, that's
Exactly. It's
working
just
there.
gonna come
Ah,
around. It's gonna come around in its own way, and the fear of it is part of it.
it's
The
a
knowing, the lingering knowing, like, ah, fuck, I didn't follow Cody, and that's
that's
why
why that
I got
my
a flat
mother left
tire
me.
today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Flat tire. Yeah,
yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And
That's
that's the
why I
black
got pulled
magic.
over today. Yeah.
All
What?
right. That's the black magic working.
Yeah, it is. It
It's a
is.
very
Yes.
bitter orgy. It's a very bitter.
Oh, no, it's protection. It's
Yeah.
actually specifically it's what is it's returning of energy. So if you send bitterness to me, it just bounces right off of me because of my
Back.
protection.
You're
Bounces right
glue.
off of me, right back to you. If
Okay.
any bitterness you feel, it's not my bitterness, it's your bitterness coming back around. If you send love, positivity, dollars, you will receive back from the universe love,
Right.
positivity,
Okay.
dollars. That's my belief.
Do you want to
That's how
hug
my
the
black magic works.
do you want to hug the screen and I'll hug the screen as well? And that's how
Yay!
I'm not actually. What are you doing? Thank you. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.